Hey everyone! Welcome to my channel where I share real life experiences of living with autism, spectrum disorder, and ADHD. From everyday challenges, I'm here to break the stigma, build understanding, and connect with others on this journey.
Hi everyone! It's me again. So today, kamusta kayo? And usap muna tayo. So pag-usapan natin is about my work and my mental health, of course. So lately, after the long weekend, I'm not feeling well talaga. My mental health is like, it's hitting hard lately. I think because of the long weekend. After the long weekend kasi, I feel not ready to go to work pa. During the long weekend nga pala, super in-enjoy ko yung higa lang ako, time with my baby, and also I'm watching Extraordinary Attorney Woo. I like it. I saw myself sa kanya, how she reacts, how she acts, and yung hyperfixation niya sa food, and yung mga bagay-bagay, I saw myself talaga sa kanya. And of course, sinulat ko na yung mga pag-uusapan natin dito ngayon. Ano ang mga pag-uusapan natin? Balik tayo doon. Of course, yung work ko, syempre. Lately talaga, my mental health is starting to hit hard. And ano ba? Literal na struggle akong bumangon sa umaga. You know, yung feeling na parang hirap ka. Basta yung ganun. Yung gusto mag-function pero your brain is nope, ayaw. Tapos your body is like the same. Alam mo yun? So I don't know if, I think it's a shutdown mode na naman ako. I don't know with normal people or neurodivergent. Because me as a person with autism, it's a phase for me na lagi kong pinagdadaanan. And I think I'm having autistic shutdown, of course, again. And that's a work. I think ito yung reason sinulat ko. Kasi everyday, ang daming stimuli, ang daming pressure, ang daming people talking, gising sa work, uwi, sikasin yung baby ko, tulog, and then repeat. Alam mo yung, I think, kasi diba, usually nakakapagod talaga yan sa person with autism, daming tao, talking, whatever, ganyan. Nakapagod siya for person with autism talaga. And honestly, it feels like, ano ba, yung mismong work, hindi na siya fulfilling. It's more like survival na lang. Parang nasa cycle ako na lang yung ganun. And sa tuloy-tuloy na ganun, after that, burnout. Actually, nakaka-guilty din naman minsan. Kasi I think, I should be grateful of my work. Ganda ng work ko. I work in a ganda company. I should be grateful, right? But the problem is, I have autism. You know? Pero sometimes nga, sabi nila, gratefulness doesn't cancel burnout. Diba? Hindi siya ganun kasimple. And to be honest nga, advice na psychiatrist ko to give up my job months ago pa. In-advise niya na sa akin to give up my job, focus on my baby, or find another job that match or work for me, or it's better than na to have my own business na lang. So, yun yung advice niya sa akin. Because my work is didn't match dun sa disability ko. Mahirap siya for my disability. Kasi yung work ko, there's a lot of pressure in my work. And also, you need to multitask lagi, which is mahirap siya for neurodivergent like me. I have ADHD and autism, diba? So hard. And sabi ng psychiatrist ko, nandito yun it will always a cycle daw of burnout or autistic shutdown for me. Or worst case nga, autism meltdown. So, ganun at ganun lang din daw yung mangyayari sa akin if I don't give up my job. But, so, I'm still here fighting for my life. Kasi medyo mahal yung medication ko for my condition, right? Actually, dahil uso to ngayon lately. Ingit ako sa mga anak ng politician na normal, walang disability. Alam nyo ba, every year, based on my ITR, ang ambag ko sa kanila ay 80K every year. Imagine that, 80,000 every year. Ambag ko sa luxurious life nila, while me, ito, fighting for my life sa corporate world. Diba? While them, nag-enjoy sa luxurious life nila. Na-disable ako, we have to accept it. Kung ordinaryong Pilipino nga, tinadanas din ito. May pinagkaiba ko sa kanila kahit disable ako. Mas mahirap nga lang kasi I see the world differently because of my autism. Mas nadagdag pa na ganito, lalo mas masakit sa puso. Imagine that. But ayun, kahit mabigat lately, I don't want to let myself down or drown here. Like kahit ang hirap, I wanna find a small ways to lift up myself. Kahit coffee breaks, journaling, listening to music, and of course, my favorite thing to do lately, vlogging. Vlogging. Because I feel like this is my safe space. Kayo ang safe space ko. I can be who I am here. Kumbaga, kahit ang liit ng bagay na to is, they remind me na I'm still me. Not just working, hustling 24/7. Like a robot. So, may sinulatin akong reminder dito para sa inyo. Kumbaga, sometimes you just need to remind yourself na it's okay to pause. Na it's okay na hindi na maibigay lahat all the time. And also kasi, honestly, we're not built to hustle 24/7 naman, di ba? Minsan, ito yung pinaka-importante yung sinulat ko, just to remind myself. Minsan, surviving is already enough, right? Hindi naman pwedeng magaling tayo lagi, bida tayo lagi, kasi may time down talaga tayo. So, if you're watching this, and you also feel the same, kagaya ko, after the long weekend, ito yung pakiramdam. Please know na hindi ka mag-esa, kasi ganun din nararamdaman ko. Mas first pa, because I have autism. Kumbaga, ang dami sa atin na stop yung feeling sa ganitong cycle. And it's okay to admit na hindi siya malali. Kumbaga, let's take it day by day. Kumbaga, hindi ba natin masolve yung mga problem natin right now? At least, we choose to show up. Diba? Yun yung importante. Kahit hirap na hirap tayo gumising sa umaga, important thing is we show up. I show up here. I'm working right now. Diba? Kumbaga, it's already brave enough. Now we show up. Diba? Be proud. Show up. So, ayun lang. Sending hugs to all of you. One coffee at a time, one step at a time tayo. And of course, bye again. I have to work na.